Welcome back to glorious Hong Kong. If you guys remember the last episode, JC Denton escaped from the clutches of MJ-12 and made his way into the mean streets of Hong Kong. And we're going to check out the Canal Road Tunnel here and watch some hilarity ensue. These are two rival gangs in the game. I think it's Triads and the Red Arrow. Whoever's in white didn't do too well in this sword fight. Hilarious stuff. They chase this guy around forever. I actually ended up having to cut a lot of it out because it went on for a good 5 or 6 minutes before they finally caught him. And look at him run. I would fucking run like that too if I had, 4 dudes with swords chasing me? Oh man, he's got moves. Unfortunately, they do catch up to him. I almost felt bad for him. I don't even think the guys in white managed to kill any of the other dudes. I don't know who's who in this game, so forgive me. But yeah, oh, they got him. They got a little nick on him. So this does go on for quite a while, even edited. They just keep chasing him. I was trying to stay out of the way, too. I didn't want to affect the outcome of the battle. It's also interesting that, every time you enter this area, it turns out a little bit differently. I think the first time I came down here, 2 of the dudes in white survived and ran away. Oh, there he goes. That's it. It's over. Sorry, bro.
Stay out of business.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of you guys. I'm not scared. And they killed the dude right in front of the cops. It's hilarious. And of course there's more of these guys. Of course, apparently they killed a cop.
Road's blocked. You have to go through the market. Move along.
All these guys kind of sound like Uncle from Jackie Chan Adventures, if anyone remembers that. I don't know why. They all look the same. All the cops are the same person.
Move along.
I think the same for the gang members is true as well. I mean, in general, they did a good job of making the NPCs fairly unique for the most part. There's a lot of characters you only see for a little bit. So I'm not really complaining about that. It's just amusing. Now, when I said this area is a real maze, I was mostly talking about this. So it was something I mentioned in the last episode.
75.
What's 75?
WO globe. Original 1 kilo bricks. Pure. 90 for both.
Hey, you!
Who's that?
You made a big mistake, homeboy.
This game... It's a meme, I swear. Yeah, so I just ran from them guys. I didn't really feel like killing them. But, there's a lot of me wandering around this area. So if you wonder why this video is so cut and might seem a little disjointed, it's because there's just so much I had to trim off of me just trying to find out where to go. It's really not that bad once you memorize the layout. It's just at first it's a little bit daunting. And here I'm just kind of smacking open some crates for lockpicks. And there's where we need to be, actually. We need to talk to the chick on this boat. She has some information for JC. She also has wine. Always a good choice. And there she is. Taking her sweet
Good
time.
evening, sir.
Slow night?
Not at all. Everyone requires sampan now that the Triads destroyed Canal Road Tunnel.
Why'd they do that?
Fighting in the tunnel, sir. 5 nights ago, that is caved in and flooded.
That must have hurt the shops in Wan Chai.
People have died. Yesterday, 4 Europeans arrived, treasure hunters. They are here to dive in the ruins and loot the bodies.
Must be the year of the vulture.
It is an ugly business, but a profitable one. They have given me a commission if I can sell the weapon mods they have already recovered. I have modifications for accuracy, reload, and recoil for 750, 600, and 400.
Yes, I ended up buying a mod.
600 for a reload mod. Deal.
Why not?
Very good.
Now, she used the word sampan, and I had never heard that term before. I actually had to look it up because I thought it was like some kind of like word for like sexual favors or something. I was like, what are you talking about, sampan? Is that kind of some kind of slang term I'm not hip to? It's actually a boat. So I felt kind of salty. And I'm sorry if you guys might hear some noises upstairs. My daughter has 2 cats, and at night they like to jump around and play with things and stuff. And they're a little bit noisy sometimes. And there's plenty of Zyme and credit chits and well, good stuff in here. I think probably between those credits and the Zyme that we found, we probably made back a good portion of that 600 we spent on the mods. I don't even remember what I put that mod on. I think I put it on the shotgun. For some reason, I'm just determined to mod the shit out of that thing. I don't know why, but I'm going to do it. Probably because I really should have just held out for the combat shotgun and modded that thing. Because in the hands of those ridiculously incompetent MJ12 guys, it's like, meh. But, you know, JC though, he could really put that thing to work. It is less powerful per shot than the good old sawed-off shotgun, so there is a trade-off there. And there really wasn't much more of use in that area. This is kind of where we want to be anyway.
You are an unfamiliar face on Tonochi Road.
What business is it of yours?
Sorry, I do not wish to offend. Travel in safety. The luminous path watch over you.
Oh, okay, so he's Luminous Path, so it isn't Triads
You may go about your
versus
business.
Red Arrows, it's Luminous Path versus Red Arrows. How could I be so
I bet you
foolish?
come from the market. That's where I want to go.
Okay, that was very random. Schoolgirl walking around in a dark alley late at night. Sure, you're a schoolgirl. I totally believe that. I mean, in this game, I expect everyone to try to blow me up half the time. So I was still a little bit lost. I figured out that you're supposed to go into this building here. This is where the person you want to talk to is hanging out.
Queen's Tower. You may use the residential directory computer if you know how.
Gems of voice acting. And here we have our destination, the elevator. Well, which will actually take us to our destination. Now, I guess I could have used the public access terminal. There's a lot of like cool stuff you can do in this game to gather data and get background on the story, like all kinds of things. There's books you can read, there's newspapers, it's insane. I don't do a lot of that, unfortunately, because these episodes would be hours long if I did that. And also for my own purposes, it's, you know, this game is a good 40 hours long just playing through it on your own
Sorry
first
to bother you.
time. So
I was looking for a man
I
named
skip
Tracer
it.
Tong.
You will want to talk to Miss Chow. Follow me. She is in the living room.
Yeah, so this is who we want to talk to. And she's a real fast walker. I mean, by the looks of her, she could probably
I will
do
accompany
with
you.
some more walking, actually. But she takes her time. Yup.
The floor coverings were made by hand in Tibet.
Oh, okay, well, I don't care about that. Like, why would she even tell... Like, if you saw Denton, like, the man has no expressions. He wears dark
Take a look around.
sunglasses all the time. Like, why would you even think he would give a shit about that? Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever.
We have many prized Buddhas you will observe.
Okay, so I'm looking for the Buddhas, actually. I went to look for it. And there it is. There's a Buddha. Now, I know there was like a tradition where they would actually preserve the bodies of monks who died while meditating.
Mr.
So
J.C.
maybe that's one of them.
In the flesh. As dark and serious as his brother.
You know who I am. And Paul? You know my brother?
Intimately. Call me Maggie.
Can you help me find a man named Tracer Tong?
Of course. Mr. Tong, your brother's most trusted ally. He insisted I not reveal his location until we are sure we can trust you. He has much to fear from Majestic 12.
I don't understand.
Paul told you about Majestic 12, correct? The conspiracy behind UNATCO?
Just the name.
Majestic 12 sent Paul to murder the former Red Arrow leader. And me too.
And he double-crossed them?
Rest to say, I persuaded him to join our side.
What does Majestic 12 want with the Red Arrow?
We are winning the Triad War against Majestic 12's ally, the Luminous Path. We were developing a new technology. You might have heard about a sword?
What kind of sword?
A nanotech blade. The Triad settle disputes in contests of skill, which includes the crafting of weapons. The Dragon's Tooth would have made us unstoppable.
So Majestic 12. They're trying to tip the balance. Give the Luminous Path a technological advantage.
Exactly. I tried to warn the people of the danger. And the Luminous Path calls me a liar. The police have all the evidence they need to settle this, locked up in the station at the Wanchai Market, but they will not act. Go and see. I know the code to their vault. 87342.
Who are the Luminous Path, anyway?
The less successful of the Triads. Their compound at the Wanchai Market is for petty thieves and drug dealers.
The market? I came from there just now. I must have missed the place.
Yes, you were seen. The new Red Arrow leader is Max Chen, and you don't have to go to the Lucky Money for him to know your activities. Now tell me about Paul. Why did he not return?
Paul's on his way to Hong Kong. I don't know when he will arrive.
Then you must think for yourself. In Hong Kong, the truth is seldom kept in plain sight.
I will accompany you.
Okay, so I'm guessing that I'm actually completely fucking confused. What the heck? That's how you sit down, huh?
The city is scenery. A mountain that never changes. But everywhere the sands are shifting. We cannot know who to trust. The police, even our own families.
Police.
Look around. Try to learn something about the Luminous Path.
All the necessary evidence is at the police station in Wanchai Market. If only the police would act.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm guessing the Triads, it's just a term for a group of gangs. Like, I guess there's 3 of them, with the Luminous Path and
The floor coverings were made
Red
by
Arrow
hand today.
being 2 of them. I don't know. Whatever. Not important. There's another Buddha.
I will accompany you.
Yeah, she says that a lot. And I just steal 100 credits off her desk and lady says nothing.
Take a look around.
Yeah, just peeking around in your bathroom here. You know, normal shit. You can go look in your medicine cabinet. I did try to lock her in there. I don't think it worked. I think she got out. Did she?
We have many prized
I think
Buddhas
she
you will
did.
observe.
Now she's running. She needs a run. It's good for her. You know, she gets a little mad when you go in
I
here.
think it is time for you to leave.
And it's mainly because if you look at the computer in here, let's see what this says. Does it become necessary to change a system password since it may have become compromised? I'll encrypt the new password and forward it. It's like Typhon or something. I don't know. You know, as usual, me being able to read faster just by looking at the things and versus me talking and reading out loud, you know, doesn't work out too well. Yeah, JC's just being a complete dick. He's just, you know, running through her house, playing the piano, going through her shit, stealing money. And we do finally leave. And if you saw that little bit of text pop up, there's MJ-12 troopers talking in there. I think it's kind of funny that that comes up through the wall. I think they might have spoiled something by accident. But yeah, so we have to go to the police thing and basically just kind of like, you know, do some infiltration type stuff. I messed up a few times here and kind of just set the whole area off. And there was weird stuff happens here. Like, you guys will see in a minute. Like, it's really weird. And of course they have the best password ever. 911, yeah, that works really well. Unfortunately, I didn't get in there quick enough. Let me just try to inch over and take this dude out. It doesn't exactly go great. But we did get a pepper gun and a gas grenade. Of course, the whole area gets set off. Annoying alarm sound. It's normal for this game. And this is where things get weird, because this guy comes running, and so do the cops. They don't really find us. And I think some regular citizens. Everyone just freaks out. They didn't really find JC, though. But, like, what happens here is, like, really strange. We'll see in a second. Yeah, there we go. That dude is now stuck in the door. The Chinese military police screaming. They have a lot of confidence in them. Sheesh. I wonder what the deal in China is here. Like, are they under martial law or something? Is that normal? I actually don't know.
Many fine restaurants buy their meats from
Well, I think it's kind of strange that the military police are just, like, chilling around Hong Kong. So he just tries to let everything kind of cool down a little bit. And there we go. There's the butcher stuck in the wall. Are you okay, dude? Like, are you trying to, time travel or, like, phase through the wall or something and you got stuck? I even went as far to, like, go around and, like, look at him from the other side. I don't know if I left that in the video or not.
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't matter.
But I think I may have. We'll see. I'll see what I did here. Obviously, I'm incredibly confused at the moment. I'm unsure where I'm going. I don't know why. Yeah, so I think we do kind of find him over here. Let's see, where is he? Where is that butcher? Oh, there's the police. He's still freaking out. And he's literally, like, cut in half by that door. And yet he's still talking. Very bizarre stuff. That's probably one of the best glitches I've seen in a while. You know, that kind of comes from me doing things that I probably shouldn't have done. Oh, hey, dude. Yeah, so we eventually make our way into this room where we're supposed to gather some information. The recent reports of conflict between the Red Arrow and Luminous Path are most troubling, blah blah blah. You know, I'm not even going to try to read these anymore. Yeah, you know what, I will. I will. So yeah, that guy's a little bit of a problem. We'll fix it. always a solution. Of course, JC being the master spy that he is, all he needs to do is duck down into a corner and everybody forgets about him. A little bit like Metal Gear. Or any of these stealth games, really. So we just have to enter the security code in here, and we'll be inside the secret room. Doesn't that sound cool? If I can remember the code. And there I go, I used the number pad to do it. For some reason I keep forgetting that you can just enter the numbers in on the number pad. I keep doing it on the mouse. Of course it's a little bit easier to use the number pad. There's all kinds of goodies in here. You know, the Chinese, I guess, don't fuck around when it comes to heavy ammo and weapons and stuff. I don't know what all I took. I probably should have taken the well, I have a ballistic armor, so I can see why I might have left it. Although I probably should have just dropped a few things and taken it. Because ballistic armor, if you guys remember from, I think it was maybe episode 13 or 14. My god, we're already up to 17. We're only halfway through the game, but at any rate, you guys remember episode, a couple episodes back, ballistic armor was really awesome. Attached, you will find a full surveillance report for the activities of the subject Maggie Chow. Mrs. Chow's associations with the Red Arrow and Triad and its dragon head Max Chen are a matter of record. However, recent evidence indicates she may also have been involved with the death of Chen's predecessor. A contributing factor to the current gang war, Mrs. Chow and her relationship with VersaLife, and once again, yeah, so Officer Tam Tam is hereby cleared of all charges of negligence or misconduct. In the incidents, it is the opinion of this tribunal. Well, I really gotta, like, give myself time to read these. I think what I'm gonna do is just sit there when I play the game and read it out loud. Just see if I can get it to work. But yeah, so we found out that basically Chow is compromised and we cannot trust her. She's not working with Paul like we would have hoped. So we gotta go pay her a visit and have a little talk with her. So we're not going to be able to get in through the front door if I remember correctly. Mainly because she's going to be waiting for us. Or something like that. So I did try to pick this lock. This is like the side door. I tried to pick the lock, I couldn't. And then I said, screw it. We're going to do one better. We're going to blow the lock up. Of course, I saved the game before I even try that shit. Especially with a robot just chilling over there. Oddly enough, robots seem like they don't care what you do. At least as far as, like, locks go. They don't care if you blow up a camera on the door with a hand grenade. No. Well, actually, it's a light attack munition or something? Yeah, the robot's just chilling there. He's like, I had my back turned. I don't give a shit. Switch does nothing. Now we just have to go through some stuff. Something really funny happens here, though. Like, we gotta call down this little elevator, and there's a switch you have to push to do this. And I found the switch. Or a security pad? Yeah, I guess it's a security pad. And I put the code in. After some time. And that happened. Death by elevator. That was hilarious. I think I was just standing like too far to the side and the elevator crushed JC's head as it was going up. So that was really fun stuff. So things do go better on my second try. There's a lot less death. And here I was afraid I was going to get shot up when I was trying to get into this chick's apartment again. Or is it a penthouse? Her penthouse. But we do get some 50 points for exploring. I don't know if I'm up to the point where I can upgrade my rifles yet. When I play next, I'm going to check that and see, because that would be awesome. If we, with fully upgraded rifles, we'll be like freaking kicking ass. There's like a big difference between up like where we are now and like full upgrade, so it's gonna be well worth it. I had to sacrifice a lot for it, but it'll pay off. So we don't want to go in there. We want to go in through the skylight here. And JC does everything as smoothly as possible, like a true secret agent. It was kind of cool seeing the sky. Something you don't really get to see much in this game. So he's so slick. You guys will be like, oh shit, man, this guy is a fucking ninja. Just sets off all the alarms, pisses the dog off, breaks a bunch of glass. You know, perfect secret agent shit. And of course he has a light on the whole time. But apparently no one noticed. They're just like, oh, well, must have been a false alarm. I think I thought about shooting the dog for a second. I was just like, I can't shoot a dog. It's not the dog's fault. But we shoot her. I made sure I got that one right, too. She has a gun on her. I don't know if we find it, but, you know, I did shoot her just to shoot her, but I think I searched her body at some point and found that, yeah, she has a gun. And if we look in here, we find all the dirt on Chow. In fact, we put in a little magic password. And it's kind of funny. But you can see there's like a little miniature MJ-12 base in her house. And, like, I don't know. I wouldn't want that in my house. It's not something I want in my house at all. So we're going to do her a favor and just clear it out. But we're going to have to do that in a later episode. Because that's it for now. It was a good 30-minute episode, and I figured, it's a good place to cut it off. So thank you so much for watching, guys, as always. It's just wonderful to watch these channels grow, and my website, I owe it all to you guys, and I mean that. It's just great hearing everyone's thoughts and getting feedback and all that. You know, it's something I just wanted to mention. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, I will be back with more, and until next time, good luck and happy gaming.